take away your guns, destroy your Second Amendment, no religion, no anything, hurt the Bible, hurt God. He's against God, he's against guns, he's against energy, our kind of energy.
I guess the president doesn't know that Joe Biden is a devout Catholic.
Biden, a devout Catholic.
Biden, a devout Catholic.
Biden, we should note, is a practicing Roman Catholic.
Joe Biden is a devout Catholic.
Biden is a devout Catholic.
Biden, a devout Catholic.
Devout Catholic.
Joe Biden is a Catholic, a devout Catholic.
Devout Catholic Joe Biden.
He's well known to be a devout Catholic.
Today saying that he's against God. Where is that coming from?
He's against God. The he's referring to is Joe Biden. And we know Joe Biden is a devout, a practicing Catholic. Why would the president say that?
For me, at a point where the church makes a judgment, as we Catholics call de fide doctrine, they said, this is what our doctrine is. All the principles of my faith, I make no excuse for attempting to live up to. I don't all the time.
The South Carolina church is making national headlines after a priest denied communion for former Vice President Joe Biden. It happened over the weekend at St. Anthony Catholic Church in Florence. Biden attended services during his campaign stop on Sunday. That priest said he had to refuse communion for Biden because of his stance on abortion.
Father Robert Morey, pastor of St. Anthony Catholic Church in Florence, South Carolina, writes in a statement, quote, Holy Communion signifies we are one with God, each other, and the church. Our actions should reflect that. Any public figure who advocates for abortion places himself or herself outside of church teaching.
You were in South Carolina recently, yes. And a Catholic priest did not give you communion. He said it was because of your position on abortion. Were you offended by that?
That's a private matter. I'm not going to talk about that.
The Code of Canon Law says that those who are obstinately persevering in manifest grave sin should not be admitted to communion. So in that way, Father Morey was just following what the church teaches. I think Father made it was an act of mercy so that Vice President Biden, because he supports manifest public grave sin such as abortion, could, by receiving Holy Communion, be bringing condemnation and judgment upon himself by Almighty God.
When talking about specific public policies, where you've had to take positions that were at odds with the bishops of this country on contentious questions like abortion, has that been hard for you?
It has been. It has been hard in one sense because I'm prepared to accept de fide doctrine on a whole range of issues as a Catholic. I'm prepared to accept as a matter of faith, my wife and I, my family, the issue of abortion. But what I'm not prepared to do is impose a rigid view, precise view, rigid sounds pejorative, a precise view, that is born out of my faith.
I think we vote for people because of what they believe. I mean, that's what democracy is about. We vote for our representatives based on what they say they believe. And if you do not believe that there should be abortion or euthanasia, you say that, and people will vote for you or not, depending on that. That's how democracy works. This distinction that some Catholic politicians are making lacks a consistency, which is to say, especially when we're dealing with real black and white serious sins like abortion and euthanasia, assisted suicide. You have to be consistent. Either you're in favor of the murder of the unborn or you're not. And if you're not in favor of it personally, you can't be in support of it publicly or politically.
I'm prepared to accept that the moment of conception is human life and being. But I'm not prepared to say that to other God-fearing, non-God-fearing people that have a different view.